This is the Samyang 14mm f2.8 FE autofocus lens for your Sony mirrorless camera. And I wanted to know if this is any good, and you maybe as well. What's happening, guys? Gary Yaman here, back at it again with a new video. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're fine. I hope you're healthy. Let's begin right away with this review of this Samyang 14mm f2.8. This is by far the widest lens that I had, so it was a real special experience. But anyways, as always, I'm going to divide this video in several sections, such as the build quality, image quality, performance, and then finally we're going to talk about whether or not you should buy it, yes or no. So let's begin right away with the build quality. This lens, when you have it in your hands and when you see it in front of you, and also when you attach this to your camera, it is actually really small and compact and actually quite lightweight for its size and what it can do. Because 14mm, you know what you can get? You have this big bulgy front element, and actually it's something very special what I actually like. But you have to keep in mind that if you have any filters, you need to have some kind of different kind of filter system. There are many out there, and a lot of landscape photographers have those kind of filters already. So you have to keep that in mind, that you cannot put any normal filters on it. This does not, however, has a weather sealing gasket on the back of the lens. That's actually really unfortunate. This also means that if you are a landscape photographer and you are in really bad weather conditions or really wet weather conditions, that you need to have some kind of rain cover or rain sleeve, right? Also, the lens itself, it doesn't have any extras, any options or features on the side, nor are there any switches or anything. Only the focus ring, which is actually very loose, very loosey-goosey, as they say, right? In general, once attached to your lens, it's a nice, compact, lightweight lens. I actually use it also when riding on my bicycle. You might have seen that little footage already. Maybe not. I'm gonna post the link in the description. You might want to check that out as well. But anyways, to recap, the build quality is actually quite nice, but I wish it has some extra weather sealing features. So let's talk about more interesting stuff, and that is the image quality. And when it comes down to image quality, I actually really like it. I really like how the vibrancy is of the colors. I really like how it actually looks, just the look in overall. That's something that I actually really like. And you know, I'm not a wide angle type of guy, if you know what I mean. I don't like to shoot a lot of wide angle stuff. I try to, but you know, it's not my style of photography. But I can imagine that for landscape photographers, or maybe for interior photographers, is that a word? I think so. For people that shoot houses and rooms and stuff like that, this might be a very nice lens for them. But you have to keep in mind that there are some things that you really need to take care of, and that is the distortion. The distortion of this lens is really noticeable, but you can easily fix them in post. But if you have a lot of pictures and you need to correct them in post, you will have a very bad time, because corrections sometimes, you know, takes quite some effort, and doing 1,000 photos each day might be really frustrating in the long end, right? The other downside that I saw is that at f2.8 you will see some purple fringing, but you can also easily adjust them in post, just like the distortion. But those are the things that you really need to consider. When it comes down to image quality wise, for both photo and video, by the way, of course distortion will happen 14mm, but in general, the look, image quality, the sharpness, it's really nice, it's really good, right? Let's check out the autofocus performance of this lens for both photo and video. And as you see here in this little clip, it actually works pretty well. Even the eye autofocus works on this little puppet that I have. It works perfectly fine for both photo and video. And actually as well, you can come up really close to the lens. It's not like macro kind of distance, but still quite close you can come to your lens. So that is something very beneficial. So to recap, the build quality, it is nice, small, compact, lightweight lens, but I wish it had some extra protection. Image quality wise, it is also really good, really sharp, but keep in mind the distortion and the purple fringiness. And when it comes down to autofocus performance, it is actually really good. So yeah, do I recommend this lens? Yes or no? And the answer is yes. If you're into wide angle stuff, if you're really interested in this 14 millimeters focal range, then definitely check this lens out. It will make you really happy. And also you can just use this lens for vlogging. So if you are a vlogger and interested in doing some vlogs, this will help out really well as well. Yeah, I think that's about it actually, guys. So a nice wide angle lens. To summarize, if I had to describe this lens in one sentence, then I would say that if you are in need for a 14mm lens, then this is something really worth checking out. That's all, guys. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe to the channel if not already. Like the video, comment down below, comment down below, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, in the next video. That's it. Bye bye. Good luck. Stay safe, stay healthy. The Samyang, 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 Samyang.